anyone else's hair just filled with energy today? Like, my hair is so staticky and filled with energy. I feel like I'm singing it. Look how much energy my hair has in it. Just filled with energy today. I can feel it. Did you know that your hair soaks up energy? That's why when you're in a really toxic relationship, a lot of times you want to cut your hair off after you get out of it, or you want to do something with your hair after you leave that toxic relationship, because our hair holds so much energy. That's why some people, when they have to go around a lot of crowds, they'll put on like a hood or like a beanie. You're actually protecting yourself from soaking up everyone's energy around you, because that's what our hair does. They want us to believe that our hair has no powers, that nothing on our bodies actually means something, but it's all connected. Your teeth, your hair, it's all connected to energies, and it's all connected spiritually to your higher self. So there's got to be something going on in the world today if my hair is this full of energy. Literally, it's never been like this. My hair's tingling. There's something going on. It's my cat. Say hi, Cece. Oh, say hi, Trisha. Say. Why you always gotta be all up in everything? You have anything to say? Say something, say. Say wow. Say. Say something to the fans. To the future fans. Say something. Okay. But yeah. Your hair is filled with energy. You can feel things around you. Okay, sorry, there was someone up there. But you can feel the energies around you through your hair. So if you're someone who gets anxiety when you go out in public, or you go somewhere with a lot of people, wear a cap. Wear something that kind of guards your hair. That way you're not soaking in all the energy and frustration from everyone else around you. But it's really important that you realize where you carry energy in your body. Your teeth carries energy. Your hair carries energy. The soles of your feet carry energy. So if you're someone who likes to sage like I do, sage your hair. Sage your hair. Sage your feet. The soles of your feet. The palms of your hands. That's another place that carries a lot of energy. So protect your energy. When you go out somewhere and you're prone to get anxiety, that's why we see people who are decked off. They have their hood on and they have their hands in their pocket, because there's someone who soaks up a lot of energy as well, and we think, well, that person's weird, they're shady for that. You're not shady. You're protecting yourself from the energies around you. So protect your energy that's in your hair. My hair is so full of energy. There's something going on in the world today, because my hair is telling me. Are we all just like collectively waking up right now, because I'm really feeling that. There's so many people who are wanting change. You're starting to change yourself. You're starting to work out. You're starting to meditate more. You're starting to do all the things that you know that you've been needing to do. You're starting to educate yourself with books and videos and all types of stuff. And I think we're all on this collective wave of, sorry, what the fuck? We're all on this collective wave of bettering ourselves, and we're hungry for spiritual knowledge, and we're looking for solutions to how the world is today. We're no longer ignoring how the world is today. We're wanting to change it. We're wanting to awaken what's inside of us, and we're ready to fight for better. We're realizing that this isn't the life we're supposed to live. We're not supposed to be here to be their little puppets and work for them and do all this. And we're starting to realize we're fucking powerful. As a group, as a collective, and as individuals, we are powerful. We have something inside of us, and it's being awakened. So right now, our spirit guides, our guardian angels, whatever speaks to you, because I'm gonna be honest with you, everyone thinks they're right about their beliefs. It's God, it's Jesus, it's Buddha, it's Muhammad, it's the universe, it's our spirit guides. But the truth is, the soul of the world, the energy of the world, speaks to you in the language that you speak. If you speak God, Jesus, that's how the soul of the world speaks to you. It's not going to not speak to you because you don't know its name. It's not going to not speak to you because you're not calling it what someone else calls it. The soul of the world is going to speak to you within the language that you speak. So stop attacking each other. Stop being mad when someone calls it God. You know, all their ideas about who God is might not be correct, but at least they're somewhere with spirituality. At least they're, and this isn't for all people, because some people are way down to judging and just being full of hate, and they guard that hate with this idea of a unforgiving God, but this just simply isn't true. So stop attacking each other. If someone wants to call it the universe, if someone wants to call it God, if someone wants to say Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad, respect that. Respect their energy as long as they're respecting you. Respect how they speak to that energy, because how we communicate to the soul of the world is no one else's business unless we make it their business and unless we want to share it. But even when we're sharing it, if it's not being forced on you, do your best to respect what someone is saying and what someone calls the soul of the universe and the beliefs, because beliefs always change. When someone's searching for their spirituality or religion or whatever, they're going to constantly evolve. Especially right now, there is a collective energy being awoken inside of all of us. It's always been there. It's always been there. It's been right here. And right now, we have other beings, spiritual guides that are tapping us and waking us up, and we're all starting to come together as a collective, and we're all starting to look around and realize the mess that has been going on. We're all starting to, sorry, I thought I saw someone up there. Okay. We're all starting to tap into that energy, tap into that divine knowledge of what's going on. We're no longer asleep. There's still some of us that are asleep. There's still some of them who are NPCs and will never be awake, and that's just who they are. They're like I said, they're NPCs. There are such thing as NPCs. There's proof of it all around us. When people, those videos where you see where people don't pass the vibe check and they're just really standoffish and weird and they have no human connection in them, there's a reason for that. There is a reason for that. So the more that we're learning right now to step away from wanting to have this duality, wanting to fight each other on everything right now, the more that we are melting together as a collective, and the stronger that we are. Once we put our differences aside and our misunderstandings and our understandings, once we put those to the side for the purpose of greater good, we're becoming stronger. TikTok has been an amazing tool for people becoming mentally stronger when it comes to the collective. Like the whole thing with chickens not producing eggs, and then people were finding out that it was because the feed. And look, that's something that we all collectively came together and we're changing. No, they're not going to win. We have a platform right now, and I'm not saying it's the absolute best platform, but we have a platform right now where we're connecting and where we're seeing that consciously we are becoming a collective. And we're starting to help each other the ways that we should be. I saw someone today wanting to trade a like cabinetry for sweaters. Like, we're starting to realize, like, we don't have to fucking pay into their idea of money, money, money. That we have things to offer. We have arts to offer. We have things that make us happy to offer. Why aren't we trading our time in a way that makes us happy? If it makes someone happy to build a bookshelf from start to finish, and it makes someone happy to knit a sweater, and then they trade that, they give that happiness, it makes that person happy to receive that bookshelf, and it makes that other person happy to receive that sweater, why aren't we doing more of this? The world would be so much happier if we all just collectively started doing what we loved and looking out for each other. We all deserve happiness. And I'm so sick and tired of seeing all these videos that are like, if you want to live this life, if you want to live free and you want to travel and you want to make 8 figures like I do, it's a real simple plan. Just do this, 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 and this. Why do we have to make 8 figures to travel? Why do we have to? It's because they're in control of the travel. There's so many things we could be doing to be in control of our lives and where we go. They have tools that we can't even know about. And I know some of y'all are gonna fucking hate me for saying this and think I'm just some conspiracy theorist, but there is teleportation. There is teleportation. There are these things. And even when we astral project, we are teleporting. And we haven't reached that part of astral projection where we can actually put our physical bodies somewhere else. It's more of our spiritual higher selves that we move to somewhere else. But you can. Literally, I believe it is possible to astral project, but actually project your physical somewhere else. But they don't want us to know that. They block our capabilities. They block our minds. When you wake up in the morning and you're using sulfate shampoos and all these chemicals on your head, I told y'all earlier, your hair carries so much energy. You feel energy through your hair. Once again, this is why when you're in a toxic relationship and you get out of it, that's why you want to do something with your hair. You want to cut it. You want to color it. You just want to wash that person out of your hair. Your hair carries energy. So here's what they're doing. They are blocking our pineal glands, our third eyes. They are blocking the parts of our brains that we use to meditate and to astral project. And they are keeping us in their birdcage, in their box. That is where they're keeping us. And a lot of you are starting to wake up and you're starting to realize, I can get out of this box. I can get out of this birdcage. I'm not controlled. There's a collective coming together and we will build a fucking key to make it out of here. So, if you're feeling like something in you is changing right now, or if you're feeling like you're just waking up to actual consciousness, like you've been kind of right there on the bridge, you've been realizing what you need to do, you've been realizing that you need to fill your head with knowledge and that you need to find your tribe and find your group and find people who know what you know, and you're realizing that, hey, these aren't fucking conspiracies anymore. They never were. They never have been. People aren't crazy. We're not just collectively believing in the same ideas that are just false ideas. No. We are all starting to wake up, and I know that a lot of you feel it. I know that a lot of you are actually reaching out to your higher self and to your spirit guides and to your archangels. You're starting to communicate. You're seeing angel numbers everywhere. You're seeing numbers that align with you. You're hearing things. Your intuition, your gut has been leading you. You have this feeling that you're about to be free. You're about to be able to travel. You're about to be able to see the world, be around family. That this system that they created is going to collapse. And so many people are so scared for this system to collapse. But so many people knows what it means when it does. When this system collapses, we are going to be able to rebuild it the way that it was supposed to be in the first place. They are no longer going to be able to hide the truth from us. No longer are they going to say, you're just a regular person. You have no powers. Powers are something in movies. Avatar was just a movie. This was just, none of it was just a movie. There's truth in everything. Back to the hair. Avatar, when they do certain things in Avatar, they do it with their hair. It is energy. Your hair is energy. We are spiritual beings, and they have hidden our history from us. They have hidden who we are from us. And for some reason, we have been asleep. They're keeping us asleep. The food that you eat keeps you asleep. The chemicals that you put on your body keeps you asleep. The things that you watch, the music that you listen to, it keeps you asleep. Frequencies. They took frequencies from us. Music frequencies that are usually in music, they took those frequencies from us. But guess what? You can find them today. Now we're able to look into these frequencies and what 432 hertz does and what all these music frequencies does for us. And the proof is there. They can no longer hide it. They can no longer say, oh, that's hogwash. We haven't done our studies on it. All of their scientists, all of their studies are part of their agenda. So even when they came out with the vaccine and they were like, the science is there, their false science was there. And that's what people were trying to say, and other people were asleep to it. And some of y'all might be awake now, but some of y'all are still very much asleep. The thing is, though, that those scientists are scientists that they created, that they put in these positions of power, that they pay to say what they want to say. They're all in bed with each other. Their sciences don't exist. Their sciences are lies. What they feed us is lies. Wake up. I feel it. All of you are starting to wake up. And I am so proud and I am so connected to you. I feel connected to y'all. My energy, like I said, my hair's going crazy, and I know why. It's because a lot of y'all today are feeling this new awakening. You're connecting and you're realizing and you're ascending. We're on the right path. Everyone hang in there. Everyone that's on the same wavelength, hang in there. It's not just in your head. We're all feeling it. I'm talking about it. How am I talking about things that are in your head? How am I talking about thoughts that you're having? Because we are a collective right now. We are having these thoughts as a collective. Telepathy is real. They tell us, oh, telepathy isn't real. They have case studies for it. You can look into it. They have case studies for it. Telepathy is a real thing. Stranger Things, like I said, they hide this shit in movies. Stranger Things, how they do the telepathy and everything else in there, it's real. And that's why we love it. That's why we go crazy for it. Because something in us knows that it is true, that there's truth in it. So right now, the reason I am speaking the thoughts that you are thinking is because we are collectively one. Our consciousness is coming together as one. It's time to realize that you're not crazy, that all the lies that they're feeding you are not true, that we are spiritual beings and we are connecting in so many ways, and we are fighting. There's a silent war going on right now. They are trying so hard. When they booted up this CERN machine and everything else, they are trying to block the collective. There's a reason they're trying to take down TikTok. People are coming together with too much information, with too much knowledge, with too much collective thinking, and they're trying to take it away from us. But they're not going to win. They know that they're losing. That's why all this crazy stuff is happening. That's why all this fear-mongering is happening. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. They're creating a strain of the coronavirus that can't be tamed. All this is happening because they are losing. It's time for us to wake up, realize that, and keep fighting. I love you guys.